Hey everybody, it's Chris with Killer Arcade Games, and today is the day after my birthday and the day after Killer Instinct's birthday, but I don't really care. I thought I'd go ahead and give you guys a gameplay Monday. I know we've done Killer Instinct in the past. It is my favorite game, I should say. I hope to be getting the real thing soon here from Retro Ralph, but as soon as he's done with it, we'll talk about getting it set up. But anyway, so my birthday is Halloween, which, of course, I've probably mentioned before on the channel. I think even last year I did a stream on my birthday. I knew that Wikipedia claimed that Killer Instinct's release date was Halloween, and I never really believed it because, who knows when arcade games came out, but apparently maybe people did back then. I guess I was exactly 11 years old when it came out, and I never knew when these games were coming to arcades. It would just show up and I'd be so excited. One day I'd walk in and be like, oh, MK2 is out. What's this game, Killer Instinct? I've never heard of this before. It looks terrifying. But this is one thing that gave me real reason to believe it released on Halloween. Let's go into the diagnostic tests and do a... Where is it? I'm totally missing it. Oh, check disc. So right there on the top left of the screen, it says 31/10/1994, which is how British people incorrectly put the date out. I'm just kidding. It always confuses me. If it's anything in the... Like, if it's... Say this came out 11/10/94, I'd be like, so November 10th? But I'm a dumb American, and I know. So anyway, so when I saw that, I was like, okay, so I guess it probably really came out on Halloween, which is really cool. It's my favorite arcade game of all time, and it came out on my birthday. So I figured, why not play a little Killer Instinct on my birthday for Gameplay Mondays? Since I can get through this game pretty quickly, there's a chance I'm gonna play through it with maybe do two full playthroughs. We'll see how it goes time-wise. If this gets too long, we'll probably just keep it to one. Let's turn it up a little bit. This game sounds so good, of course. I recently had a computer problem, had to completely redo everything. The backup failed, everything was bad. So, thankfully, I think this is going to record well and I can release this and everything will be fine. I do have another pest control story for you guys. I've been sitting on this one for a while. I went to a terrible house. Thankfully, it was a vacant house. I actually have video of it, and I'll go ahead and, after this fight, I'll be sure to remember to cut it in, or put it in here for you guys to watch, and then I'll talk about it after that. But, it was disgusting. I don't know why I didn't set up to do the Ultra. I messed that up. So, we'll just stab her in the lower region there. Kind of questionable where it goes. Doesn't even look anything. It could have just gone right between her legs, but whatever, that's fine. So I'm going to stop for a second and put this little 45-second disgusting pest control video in. This is always a really bad sign. You open not even the main door to the house, and there's the roaches already in the frame of the house. Good God, I just opened the door a little bit and thousands of roaches went everywhere. Look at this. Still at the front door. Haven't even gone in yet. Literally everywhere. Alright, so you saw that place. So the sign on the door was a little scary right away, which, homemade. I'm sure it was just whoever went in there to clean the place out or whatever was like, oh my God, there's so many roaches, and they had to put bug bombs off. I didn't care because I was already in a respirator. When I go into really bad houses like that, I just throw the respirator on, put the nozzle on fan spray, and I don't spray everything, but inside cabinets and stuff, I do try to spray every little bit I can because they just get all over the place. That one was actually tough for me to even walk through the door frame. You guys saw when I booted the door open, the roaches fell. I mean, it was raining cockroaches, and that was one of the worst I've been to in a very long time, but they were all over that door, and just getting through the doorway actually took me a second because I was admittedly a wuss. I was like, I don't want to have one of these things on me. Oh, I'm trying to set up the Ultra here. But anyway, I've already been back once, and then I go back, and the guy who was in the house it still had roaches. The guy was in there painting it, and that poor guy was like terrified. I wish he would not... Wow, it didn't even hit him. Anyway, he was terrified. The guy had his radio in there, and he wrapped it in painter's plastic because he was like, I don't want him getting in my radio and taking him home, which was very smart. I gotta give it to him, but it was just hilarious. I mean, he was trying to paint the house, and it's like, I can't really do my job if you've got wet paint everywhere. But anyway, we ended up sending my cousin back, and apparently he told me when he went it was much better. But ugh, it just blows me away that people live like that. Like, I see that all the time, and they're living there when it's like that, and they're just like, well, I don't really know why they're here. It's kind of weird. Maybe my neighbor has them bad. It's like, no, well, maybe, but in most cases, they're also just dirty too, and it very well could be their neighbor being dirty. But anyway, those things don't just hang out in clean houses in most cases. Now, if you are sharing a wall with a disgusting neighbor, it's very possible you'll see a few sneak over. So last year on my birthday, I thought I was going to be 38 that year. Turned out I was only going to be 37, which felt amazing. Because the whole time leading up, I was like, I'm kind of getting a little too close to 40 here. I messed it up. I'm getting a little too close to 40 here, and it's bothering me for some reason. But all of last year, or this year, whatever you want to say it, I felt like I gained a year of life. It was pretty interesting. So now I'm going to be 38, which is fine. You know, I don't feel like I act like I'm 38. You know, some of the guys I know that are even younger than me have already given up on life and are just like, I'm too old to do this, I'm too old to do that. And it's like, screw that, man. I want to go out and have fun. Even though I was very frustrated with my laptop today, I made sure to get out on a bike ride, and the weather's nice. You know, I didn't want to sit in here and work on a computer all day long trying to get it working, but I knew I had to in order to get these videos out. I actually have a decent amount of videos coming. So usually in summer's really tough for me to get stuff out for you guys because I'm busy for one, and not much is happening in summer unless I get like some new product or something to play with or a new build. And I haven't done that in quite some time, as you guys know. It's been the same thing, but oh, what the heck? I thought I did the Ultra. I wasn't even paying attention. Anyway, but I actually have so many things that I can show you guys now that I'm really excited about. Actually, I think it's a big update coming to the Blitz cabinet, which is going to help you guys too, potentially. I can't wait to show you guys that video. It involves NBA Showtime. I've also got another video coming out showing you guys other people's mods again, which is going to be cool. There's some really, I think, really cool ones that have been sent to me or I've found on, you know, the Facebook group, and trying to get everybody coordinated to be okay with me using their pictures and give them credit and all that. But as soon as I have that all set up, I'm going to have another one of those videos coming. My send-in replacement camera is finally on its way. I plan to get that fixed, and that way I can do a proper review. I've been holding off on doing the proper send-in review, or what I think of the guns, because I want to make sure both guns work well together. That's one thing that's been worrying me. Should have done the, what do you call it? Humiliation. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming down the line. I'm excited. I hope I don't run out of stuff after that. I've got the Beat the Boss series that started Saturday. I've got I've only got one more recorded so far. I'm actually going to do a KI Beat the Boss, which if you guys have watched my videos, you may already know how to do that. But these videos are going to be more for people who are searching YouTube, who need help, and we'll hopefully find the channel that way too, and we'll get more viewers. I might do, I need to do a 10,000 celebration, 10,000 subscribers celebration live stream, but you know, this weekend was so busy. I was at a wedding. I had my birthday stuff to do. What else? I did a bunch of stuff. I was actually we went to see Slipknot again on Thursday, and then I was off Friday, and I was so tired because we got home so late. Hold on, wait. Oh, come on. Oh, now he beats me, huh? Anyway, I was exhausted after we got back from the concert because I didn't go to bed till like 2 o'clock, which is very late for me. Remember, I'm 38 now, so I was very old and very tired, and it just kind of killed productivity for the next day, so I just hung out around the house and worked on stuff. I did get to play some Hydro Thunder because the weather's been cool. I was out in the garage playing some Hydro Thunder, working on the lawnmower, like Hank Hill. Whoa, Saberwolf, or Riptor's bringing it. I got something for you then. I need to shut up and kill you. There we go. Maybe I'll humiliate if I somehow get to keep my life bar. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to keep it. Let's see. There it is. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I think I may have posted it all over the place, but Instagram's where I post most of the stuff. When playing the real arcade, I found that a humiliation against Saberwolf on whatever version this arcade cabinet's on. I can't figure out which version it is. I'm going to ask one of the guys if he'll tell me next time I'm there, but I also don't want to bug their tech. Be like, why does this guy care? But anyway, if you do a humiliation on Saberwolf, the game will crash and reboot every time. I used to think it was just on his stage, but it turns out it's on all the stages. He'll just crash and reboot, and you lose your play. I mean, it doesn't matter at the arcade I'm at because it's on free play, but it kind of sucks if you, say Saberwolf is way up the tower, and you end up doing the humiliation against him, and all of a sudden, the game reboots and you gotta start over, which might suck for people who are not as good at the game and don't love playing it as much as I do. Sorry about the sniffling, guys. It's that season. You know, oh, whoa, hold on. I don't want him coming back. With the nice weather, where the heck is my stuff? Hold on. Oh, microphone. Sorry. Okay, with the nice weather comes all kinds of problems allergy-wise. I can't ever get just nice low humidity days, low humidity days with cold temperatures or cool temperatures without having some side effect. It sucks. And I've been outside a lot. We were outside the whole night at the Slipknot concert, which was cool, by the way. I mean, I don't know if you guys are a fan, but I've been going since to see them since 2000, and Lady Cag has never seen them, never really had interest, and all of a sudden she did. Let's make him fall to pieces here. It's pretty funny they thought to do that. So she's never been to see him, and I spent a fairly large amount of money on tickets this time to get down into the pit, which was nice because the pit area was like cut in half from last year. Funny thing is, the pit area is cut in half, and then they sit people down there who paid a premium to sit there behind the pit, who can't see over the pit area. And I don't know why you'd want to do that. I get if you want to have a seat. I mean, like I said, I'm old here, but you know, I'm not that old. I want to be able to move around. I like my freedom, so I don't like being crammed in with a bunch of people I don't know. And if I get crammed in the pit area, I can just move, which they don't sell that pit area out. Oh, that's a good humiliation move right here. Look at that. Hardly touched me if he did at all. I don't think it's a perfect. Oh, it was a perfect. Wow. Okay, anyway. So it was very, there was a pit going, which, you know, I'm old. I'm not getting in that anyway. I don't really like being smashed around with people before the pandemic. I really don't want to be now. I'm not a big touch all over everybody person. It was nice that it was at least cool. It was only like 60-something degrees, which I'm happy they came in cool months this year instead of August like they like to do when it's 100 plus out there. And sorry, I'm distracted here. What was I saying? Okay, so to my surprise, Lady Cag was like gung-ho about the whole thing. I was like, hey, you know, I know we're vaccinated and whatever. I mean, I'm not so sure how well our vaccine's holding up anymore. Oh my god, I just got destroyed. One combo, that's the worst thing about Idle. He'll take you out in one whole combo, your whole life bar. Let's just keep going. But, you know, we weren't too crammed in there. We're outdoors. I wasn't that worried. The wind was blowing, so whatever. Great concert. She had fun. I don't know if she'll want to go again, but we'll see. I always try to tell people, like, I get if you're not a fan, which, you know, I don't expect everyone to be a fan of everything, but their concerts are so entertaining that even if you don't really love the music, you're still going to have a good time, I think. You know, they're never going to put on a boring show. They've never done that. I've probably seen them 10 times now, over 20 years or 21 years now. And they've always been good. It's been a different show because, you know, like me, they age and, you know, they can't do the same stuff they used to, but still, it's been fun. Of course, I prefer their old, you know, first two albums, but still the other ones are good. Might be giving away my beat the boss strategy right here. It's going to be a lot more simplified, by the way, for people who aren't skilled at the game. Alright, let's do an ultra on him. If you got that last sliver of life, you can probably pull off the ultra pretty easily without him combo breaking you. Look at that. Glitched it a little bit. What are we at time-wise? Alright, so it's pretty long. But I'm going to keep going. Why not? It's a celebration here. Birthday for both of us, so we'll do that. Hopefully, ooh, that'd be pretty cool. It's going to be a long way away, but hopefully I'll be playing the real arcade in my garage for the next birthday. Or maybe, who knows, by then, maybe I'll have some kind of shedcade in the backyard, but we'll see. I'll let the ending run. and then I'll probably edit out the credits so we can get moving to the next battle. His little scream there reminds me of like Napoleon Dynamite going, "Goal!" I don't know. I'm an idiot. All right, let's switch over to another gameplay. I think I'm going to go with TJ Combo. Sorry, these are the two characters I'm the best with. You guys see me play as that all the time, but hopefully you'll still enjoy it. All right, here we go. TJ Combo, here we go. Let's see if I can do his Riptor. You can't accurately pull off his Ultra against Riptor because it's glitched. I'll try to do it and show you guys. It glitches with her for some reason, and they never fixed it. I don't know if it's because of her character size or how she stands, but it doesn't work. The last bit of the Ultra fails. I don't know what I was doing there. I should have been much quicker on that. I guess I'm still thinking of Saberwolf gameplay. Love that combo. Feels good to do it for some reason. All right, let's get ready for this Ultra. I just realized I'm not going to land this. Yeah, no way. So what was I thinking? I should have done the simplified Ultra. The last hit, though, is what doesn't work. The last hit, he winds it up, and she just falls to the ground, and it doesn't hit her. So you can't continue the Ultra by that point, which really all that's left is that hit and potentially a juggle or an extended juggle if you know the tricks. All right. So I'd love to hear how your Halloween went, by the way, guys. I know it's an interesting time. I think people are starting to do things pretty normally again, especially, I don't know, especially in Texas at least, but I hate that I still have to be a little concerned because of Lady Cag's past medical history. Oh, that was almost a triple air combo right there. Triple combo in the air. I'm gonna try to pull that off. I just don't like having to worry about her, of course, you know? There it is. That's a triple air combo. Love that. Actually, I'm going to try to get over him. I don't care if I die this round. Let's see if I can land this combo. Yeah, look at that. His stage helps, I think, is the curve. Let's juggle him again. That's the kind of hacked juggle. And there you go. Didn't have the 3 extra hits or the initial. There's another hit I add to the beginning, but still a good Ultra. Usually can't pull that off completely without 2-player assistance where you're playing against nobody. Cinder, here we go. Oh, I didn't miss the combo breaker, but whatever. If you guys haven't been keeping up with the channel, I did redo this cabinet. No more spinal over here on the deck art, which I just realized you can't see. The logo that used to be back here is now up here where it should be. Pretty cool stuff. I love my new bezel. I really love this cabinet in general now. It looks so much cleaner, and I'm really happy with it, which is funny. I put all this money into it when I'm about to buy a real Killer Instinct and potentially an arcade 1-up Killer Instinct. I gotta say, I'm not buying that. I'm not paying $750 or whatever it is. There's just no way. So I apologize if you guys will be disappointed. But $750 is just completely insane when, you know, I'm gonna be spending, who knows. Me and Ralph have not discussed a price yet. He did say he's gonna give me a good price because he didn't want to gouge, and I noticed Ralph says that in general when he's gonna sell a cabinet, which very nice of him because he could easily gouge. I just saw a Killer Instinct go up for sale. Of course, it's nowhere near me, but it went up for sale for $24.95 or something. It was in really good condition, but I'm sorry, that's too much. Like, even if I had that kind of cash just saved up simply for arcade stuff, I don't think I'd still buy it. It's only going to get worse, I assume, but I feel like that's too high currently. I don't know. I don't know what a fair price is technically. It depends on the condition of the cabinet in most cases, but you know, it's just too much. And if you want that much, that's fine because you'll probably get it. And you know, if Ralph wants that much, then I got to probably pass, unfortunately. But we'll see. And if you see this, Ralph, I will not be sad if you want to try to get a ton of money for it. I mean, I'll be sad I didn't get to buy it, but I fully understand. I love that combo. They can't, I mean, he could break it, but not really. Let's see if we can land another Ultra. Actually, I'll do the wimpier Ultra so I can guarantee I can do it. There we go. Not quite as long, but still you can do the extra juggle. I just throw that extra button press in for fun. What do we get this time? 35, so you didn't lose out on that much. Excuse me, at least it's kind of a guaranteed Ultra because when I do that juggle move, it's who knows if I'm going to land the actual Ultra as they're falling. Sure looks cool though. If you're at the arcade and somebody doesn't really kind of knows how to play Killer Instinct and they see you do that, they're gonna be like, oh my god, you're like a genius. And really it's just, there's guys that are still better than me, especially with those like glitchy ultras. Those glitchy ultras used to be something I would post on my site, or they would come to my forum and post them, or I would, you know, get permission and share them on the site with credit and all that, because they were usually always, like I think I've said a million times, but guys from Mexico, man, they always love doing the crazy long Killer Instinct glitchy ultras. I don't know what it is. I can't, of course, speak the language, so when I see it on Facebook groups and when they would post it on mine, I'd be like, I don't know what they're saying, but I know these guys know like every glitch in the game. Maybe it's just something in the Mexican fighting game scene where they just love glitches for all I know, or it's just happened to be that ooh, we now have the combo breaker for the Ultra. Maybe it just happened to be that's what they're into at this game. Let's see, I'm just gonna go the safe route here to potentially get that extra 3 hits at the end. This is when I always choke though, because I get stressed. Here we go. Oh, yep, just called it right there. Whatever, no big deal. I think I've already filled up all the, I think 42 is my best on here with TJ Combo. I've already filled up all the slots anyway, so unless I get that again, I'm never going to put my initials in for it. Oh. Oh! I have an idea for a new live stream. Don't worry, it's not going to take over and be the only thing I do, but I've been trying to come up with different ideas for things to do on live streams. And I think one of those ideas right now is going to be, let's go shopping on Facebook Marketplace. Or maybe we'll do various different places. I know it doesn't sound very fun, but I spend a lot of time on Facebook Marketplace looking for, you know, real arcade games. I love seeing the Arcade 1-Up ads because they're just silly, you know. And I thought it'd be kind of fun, maybe get a couple laughs out of it. Oh, glitchy Ultra. At least it caught him. Not gonna catch him there though. So bear with me if I do one of those. Don't be like, this is boring, this sucks. I gotta feel my way through the first episode or two, but I think we can make some laughs out of it. And who knows, maybe I'll find something good and you guys might find it and you may be in the area. Like, you may be like, oh, I may run across, because I usually search with a 500-mile radius. I may run across a game that you've been looking for and didn't know it was out there, and maybe you can buy it and let us know how it went for you. I'm gonna be sad if it's a Killer Instinct, but I'll be happy at least someone from the channel got to buy it. There is never one close to me, though. The one I found, I think, was in Tennessee, the one that was 2,500, and or maybe it was Atlanta even. Either way, it's a day's drive for me, and I'd have to drag a trailer the whole way, and it's just not worth, especially at that price. If it was like $800, yeah, I'd be like, I'm out of here. Or at that price, if they'd allow me to ship it, if they'd work with me on that, I'd probably just have it shipped. All right, let's break her neck. Or not. I don't know why this works sometimes it doesn't. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. What are we at? Okay, so I ended the last recording so I can edit it better, but hopefully this isn't going to be too long. Oh, I'm going to do... It's not going to happen probably, but I'm going to do the humiliation and see if it crashes. If it crashes, we'll end the stream. Or, not the stream, we'll end the recording and call it good. I don't think I've ever seen this version crash, 1.5D, and maybe most arcades aren't running that version. I don't know. I can't wait to see which one Ralph's is running. I haven't asked him yet. It'd be interesting to know, though. I haven't wanted to bug Ralph because I know he's like stressed enough about everything with making videos and stuff. Oh, I forgot I had the combo breaker. No crash, okay. If I remember, I'll try to overlay or insert the crash of the arcade that I found where I actually got a good recording of it here. I'm going to try to remember that. I'm recording this and then having to edit it later, so I may forget. I apologize if I did. And if I didn't forget, now I'm wasting a bunch of time talking about it. Ooh. I don't want to spoil that video with the Arcade 1-Up mods, but there is going to be a non-Arcade 1-Up mod in there, or build. I guess I'll spoil it a little bit. Somebody who is a subscriber of the channel. I'll give him credit on the video, but I know who it is. I just, don't want to say his name just yet. He built a complete replica of a real KI cabinet, and my God, I was so jealous. And he used an LCD screen, which I normally don't like, but he did something that I'd been thinking of, and I'd never seen anyone do, so it was funny he sent me the video, or he sent me pictures of it, and I was like, man, that was something I was just thinking about the other day. Why don't people do that? If they have to swap out a Killer Instinct real monitor and they can't find a new replacement monitor, why don't they just, I don't even want to spoil it, but the way he put it in there looks great. You can probably tell if you're there. You're gonna know it's not a real monitor, but it's not widescreen looking, I'll say that. You'll see it in the video though. It's the first time I've ever included a non-arcade 1-up mod, I think, in one of those videos, but it deserves to be seen for sure. I wish I had skills like that. Woodworking skills, it would not be good if I tried to build one. It would be crooked, ugly. You know that cabinet Wacko from, I think, was it a Midway game? I don't know, where it's totally out of, everything's out of proportion, it looks dumb, it's like slanted and stuff, which is intentional. I could probably build a cabinet that looked like that, but I could not build that cabinet if I was trying, if that makes sense. That's how bad I am at it. I also don't practice that much and don't have a lot of good tools for it, so maybe that helps, but right now wood's so expensive I would never dare be out there experimenting with very expensive plywood and stuff like that unless I knew what I was doing. And there's just no way it would come out right. I would destroy it. But that's always an option too. Say if this sale with Ralph doesn't go the way I want it to, I could buy another Midway cabinet and just convert it to a KI if I have to. It's going to be more expensive, I'll bet, in the long run, but it's an option. I mean, nothing's off the table here. I'm going to have one of these cabinets if possible, and I'd prefer to have a real dedicated KI one, not a conversion, but I'll take a conversion if I have to. Because really you can't usually tell unless you look at the sticker on the back of it that says Killer Instinct, or who knows, it may say War Gods or something, depending on what I get. Come on, Idol, you're nothing. Every time I talk crap, I get beat. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get, nope, shouldn't have gotten fancy. Come on. Oh, quit doing that. He's a little Spitfire, isn't he? Ooh, got lucky there. He could have easily given me the old combo breaker, but he just didn't for some reason. Oh, I'm dumb, I jump. It is funny how the bosses can be absolutely devastating in some games, and then sometimes once you find the hole in their AI, they're really pretty easy to beat. You just gotta find it is the problem. That's why I wanted to do that Beat the Boss series and give you guys some help. Oh, he's pissed. Hey, at least you got to see his different ending here, by the way, because the last time he got knocked off the bridge, and that changes this ending sequence quite a bit. Which is really cool they decided to do that. I like that they took that kind of time and put that thought into it. All right, here's TJ Combo driving down the same street repeatedly. It just kind of loops, which is funny. Who's driving the car? I just thought of this. It almost looks like... Okay, he's in the passenger seat, I guess. I don't know, this game was, I think, made by British people, so he could be in the driver's seat, depending on how you look at it. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this Gameplay Mondays. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've done one. I'll try to keep up with them. I do have a new game I want to put on here that I've never played before. It also ties back to Ralph in a way, by the way. I'll just go ahead and say it. I want to play Narc. I've never played Narc before. I've been meaning to put it on here, and then he bought that new Narc cabinet, and I was like, God, I've got to play this game. So I just installed it on here. I just got to play it. And I'm trying to wait to play much of it until I'm on the streams, or the recording. I keep saying stream. Until I'm on recording, so it can be like a never played this before, first time for definitely for me, and then maybe for you guys. That might be interesting. I hope you guys had a good Monday, or if you had a bad Monday, I hope this video helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment letting me know how your Halloween went. I'd love to hear. I don't know if, I think most of my audience is older now, so you probably took your kids out, or maybe you just sat on the porch and handed out candy, which is what I did. So hopefully it was still good either way. Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.